to the show. We thank God you can view the show whether it's in your living room, your bedroom, your kitchen, or any other area in your home. We're excited to bring you DAP Ministry Presents. I'm your host, the Reverend Willie Williams Jr. Excited about the information you're going to receive. Also, always tell you about going down to the Lower Ninth Ward, see the devastation, but realize the restoration that the Lord is doing. Yes, after Hurricane Ida and some of the tornadoes and other events, and especially the bad streets. But look, bad streets are all over the city. So, but go down to the Lower Ninth Ward and see what you can do, either volunteer or giving assistance. Want to give a shout out to the Reverend Pastor Reverend Byron Johnson of the Central Missionary Baptist Church. He celebrated his 3-year anniversary last month, so we thank God for him and working in that community. Also, we're excited. We have our co-host, and
I see you face to face.
Yeah, and he comes in the person of D.K. Smith, or really he's Reverend Darrell Smith, but we call him D.K. because it's easier to pronounce his name. But he has his finger on the pulse of what's taking place in the city, not only city, in the state, and even nationally and globally.
Yes, sir.
The brother knows some stuff because I know he have internet access, and we'll be finding out all kind of information that he was, giving us. So we want to say hello to him. He's going to say something, but we also have a guest, and I'm going to let DK introduce our guest. If that's all right with you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I always like to piggyback on what you say. Like I said, whether you're viewing us from the living room, bedroom, kitchen, and then on the technical side or digital side, I say whether you're watching us on a laptop, a desktop, or any kind of mobile device. Digitally speaking, we're on YouTube and Vimeo as well, so be sure to look for us online. Now,
did you say analog, bro? You used to mention analog sometimes. You got away from it. Because some people, I don't mention no names, but you said some people are still analog.
Some people still analog, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But still, in all, we welcome you for watching DAP Ministries Presents. Now, we want to introduce to some and present to others. We're going to present Sister Sandra Metz from the First Pilgrims Baptist Church, Pastor Eugene Mitchell, Reverend Dr. Eugene Mitchell, and she's been a frequent guest here, so we want to say welcome again. But before I do that, I'd like to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Talking to you too,
yes.
Pastor. Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy
Look,
Father's Day.
I say this to you. I say Happy Father's Day to you. I know you say you don't have any biological children, but as a former pastor, people looked at you in a spiritual way, but also they looked up to you for leadership, and that image doesn't dissipate when you stop being a pastor,
right.
And so there are some people that still look up to you.
You know what? I have a confession to make. As we talked about, and we're going to get to Sandra in a minute, I was sharing with a friend of mine, and I shared everyone how the Lord blessed me with a new used car and everything. So I've been making some improvements on it. And what I did was I put a license plate in the front. I bought a drill because I had to drill the holes and have that set up. And the license plate says pastor. I was looking for the one that says clergy. Mm-hmm. But
you used to have a clergy?
I used to have a clergy.
No, you
used to have a clergy plate. And a friend of mine said, "But it says pastor, you're not a pastor." I said, "The title still stands, So, I have a license plate that says pastor. So if you see a white Kia Spectra with pastor in the front, that'd be me.
That'd be you."
So speaking of pastors, how is Reverend Dr. Eugene Mitchell?
Reverend Dr. Eugene M. Mitchell is doing well. He is doing fine. First Pilgrims is doing, even in the midst of a pandemic, we're still going strong. We're still thriving. We are on Facebook. We are still on some of our normal things. We're on Saturday mornings at 7 in the morning. Mm-hmm. So it's worth getting up at 7 to get that wonderful word on Saturday mornings, and that's on Whipple Channel 2 or 54 if you have, I think, Direct TV 54. So we're on every Saturday morning, and then we're on radio every Sunday at 11:30 to 12 on BOK.
Okay.
So those are our regular activities, and outside of that, we
Now, is
just
that live?
moving
The
it.
one for
The one for
radio?
Yeah.
just no,
It's
just
pre-recorded?
pre-recorded.
Okay, okay.
Pre-recorded. It is pre-recorded service, and also on Saturday's telecast, it's pre-recorded as well. So our only lives are on Sunday mornings. We're still
gotta
in
come out.
services.
Yeah.
You got to come out to in person. We do live Bible studies on Wednesday. In person, and
Right,
you know,
right.
folks are allowed or able rather to go on Facebook and stream us. On Wednesdays at 7 o'clock is our worshiping the Word, and then on Sundays we still have 7:45 a.m. services. We're still early birds.
Yeah.
And then we did change our 11 o'clock service.
To what
We
time?
moved our 11 o'clock service to 10, so we
Oh,
moved it up
okay.
an hour.
Okay.
And I tell you, we love it. Pastor loves it. I don't think we will ever go back to 11 o'clock worship
Oh,
again.
my goodness.
He loves 10 o'clock. So,
That's good.
We moved to 10 o'clock, I guess maybe a year
Since the
into
pandemic,
Yeah,
yeah,
we moved to
yeah,
10 o'clock.
yeah.
Just to try to kind of make the services closer, since the format of most
Yeah.
people, basically everybody's service changed.
Right.
And some things that you did in pre-pandemic, we're not
don't
doing
do
in
no
services
more.
right.
You don't
Because
think
in
so,
our
Pastor?
services, our flow is we're up, we're doing opening songs, they're doing devotion, we're going straight to praise and worship. He's up, he's preaching. We're going to after message invitation, the call. We're doing offering and exit all at the same time.
So basically, most services now, we used to do, and I'm just using this as an example, maybe 2-3 hour services. Did y'all cut y'all services?
Yes, our services are about an hour and 15 minutes. And that first service, because that usually, is a little, few more things that we do in the 7:45 service. 10 o'clock, sometimes we actually an hour in and out. So yeah, he's up.
It's for safety because,
Yeah, it is. And we are still distancing.
Yeah, social
we're
distance,
still
still
distancing.
wearing face
We're
masks.
still masking.
Yeah.
We are still doing
Still
temperature
encouraging
checks.
people to get vaccinated if they haven't been getting
Absolutely.
vaccinated.
And we have the luxury of having those long pews, if you guys remember.
So what you're saying, people are
So we're doing like 4 people on a pew. The only way you're able to sit together is if you're in the same pod, a family.
Same family,
Yeah,
right.
that you can kind of come in and sit
You
together.
know, that, I thought he was going to ask the question, but I'm going to ask it for him, for myself. So the things like the giveaways and things like that, which was pre-pandemic, seems like a long time ago. When you used to have workshops, you used to have those.
The Servolution.
Servolution, yeah.
We haven't had them.
So you haven't had them, but maybe in the near future. I mean, because I know the need is there for people to come, but you want to play it safe.
And we're doing some alternative things. We don't do the Servolutions, but we are still doing. We do matter of fact, we just had one on Wednesday. We do monthly outreach giveaways, and they're held always on third Wednesday. The third Wednesday morning
Inside
at
or
11 o'clock.
outside of the church?
We're outside. We're actually outside in front. When we did it this past Wednesday, because it was so hot, we have a breezeway or walkway right in front of our administration building. So we set the table there where people had to actually come into the gate and was under the breezeway. And then we had a vendor there with us, Gen Care, and they were sharing information as it relates to those services for seniors. So it was good. We did maybe I think 50 boxes. And when I say boxes, we have some private partners that we work with, and when we give, and I'm talking chicken, I'm talking steaks, I'm talking oxtails.
Yes, indeed.
I'm talking
Are you
ham.
serious? You didn't call me.
I'm talking ham.
Yeah.
A few weeks back, we gave butterball turkeys this big. We must have gave away about 100 of them.
I still didn't get that phone call, Sandra.
I gotta call you, Pastor. I
didn't
gotta
get
call
that
you.
call.
I
You had me
gotta
the
drop
DJ
the
said you
dime.
had me at
I gotta call you. I gotta call you.
What you got going on now? Because I know you got a piece of paper in your hand.
Well, what we have coming up.
You got our attention. You had
What we have
that
coming up,
oxtail.
this is a great initiative. I met a lady, her name was Bonita Scott, and I thought she'd be able to come actually on with me today, but she had a previous engagement. But we're partnering with them. We being First Pilgrim in with them in an initiative called the New Orleans Cultural Leadership Intensive. And I bought my paper because I didn't want to misquote anything. But the New Orleans Cultural Leadership Intensive is the name of the program. And it is absolutely free. Absolutely free to all participants. Participants will be between the ages of 18 and 35. And it's going to be a series of workshops over 4 Thursdays. So it's a 4-week program. The dates of the workshops are June, and these are all Thursdays, June 23rd, June 30th, July 7th, and July 14th. And I'll repeat those dates. June 23rd, June 30th, July 7th, and July 14th, and it's all day. It's 9 to 3, and it's going to be held in our educational building in our school. So they'll be getting started, and it's going to be cultural. It's basically like cultural enrichment. One of the classes is going to be a music class, and that's going to be headed by either Damon Baptiste or someone in that Baptiste family. So that should be quite interesting. Also, there is going to be a tourism class, and then also you're going to have a safe serve class. Teaching people about safety. When preparing food and whatnot. So, and once these 4 sessions are done, this workshop is complete. It's going to offer employment opportunities, etc. So it's really
opportunity for certification as well.
Opportunity for certification is going to come out with certifications as well.
Oh, good.
So when she came and presented the
Is there
idea,
a contact number for her?
It is. Thank you, Pastor Benita Scott. And to reach her, that number is 504-442-0253. I'll repeat it, 504-442-0253, and that's a direct number to her. And her name again is Benita Scott, and she's the contact person. So the mantra is embracing New Orleans African history as an innovative approach to deterring criminal activity.
Now, there's a cutoff. You already said there's a cutoff age, DK. Thank you.
The cutoff is 18 to 35. Of the
missed it by that much.
Missed it by that much. So we're looking forward to it. It sounds, as she presented it to us and to Pastor, that it's going to be an exciting program.
It sounds exciting.
It is.
It sounds exciting.
I think people are calling and they're signing up now. So I think the classes are going to cut off at like 20. Let me see if it's in our press release. I think it's 20 students per class because they don't want to overcrowd the classes, so they can really give them that personal, one-on-one movement. So I think each class will have no more than 20 participants. It is, again, all day 9 to 3. They're getting continental breakfast in the morning. Food is going to be provided, and also a lunch. A lunch will be provided as well. So it's a great program.
Let's put it like this: that is something to look forward to.
Well, look, when Sandra comes on the show, she always have good information, and it's very good for young people, aspiring artists, people that are career oriented, that they can utilize those skills and look, diversify. Once they get it, like you said, hey, there's employment opportunities, but there's also an opportunity for entrepreneurship where you can say, hey, I got the skills. I'm gonna be a tour guide. I got this experience.
Absolutely.
I can train people in musical interpretation. We got to go to a break, and Sandra, we're coming back. I know you got some more information you want to give us, and I know DK want to talk about Father's Day.
Yes, indeed.
Stay tuned. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back and talk to DK and Sandra Metz. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Poor nutrition today will increase Sarah's chances of anemia, add to her healthcare costs, sick days, even stunt her ability to learn. And the thing is, Sarah's not even born yet. Get proper nutrition before it's too late. Call or visit WIC. WIC provides nutrition information, healthcare referrals, even food. Your child has you, and you have WIC.
Mrs. Johnson, good to